Okay. Is everything working? Let me just double check some shit. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, hello everybody. Just give me a second here. Alright. Ow, I hit my elbow. Just let me fix up a few things. That's the word I'm looking for. There we go. There we go. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. God, I'm not used to this dual screen setup. But yes. Okay, wait. That's better. But yes, welcome guys to the stream. How we all doing today? I am sick as shit right now. uh, I've been sick since the weekend, man. It sucks. Being sick sucks. And well, classes are suspended once again because Mother Nature just loves to spam us with storms and typhoons. So hope everyone's at home and staying safe, you know. Although I really wish, honestly, would rather be at school than just be stuck here at home. But anyway, uh, so we're doing something a little different today. We're not what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry about that. We're not we're not really gonna be playing Zelda today. Rather, we're gonna be watching Zelda. So if you guys don't know, there's this little YouTuber out there who goes by the name of Majorlink, and he's really popular among the Zelda community for his Zelda animations. And one of his most well-known work is a fan animated series he made called Hero's Purpose, which is meant to be it's meant to be a sequel to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So it's supposed to follow the Hero of Time Link after the events of Majora's Mask, about 10 years later when he's, you know, a big boy. So it's supposed to take place in the child timeline. Obviously, since it takes place after Majora's Mask. This is a completely fan made story. So it's not official. I wish Nintendo would make it official though, because it's such a good series. And his animations are incredibly good. Like they're honestly such good animations. So there's 5 episodes in the series as of now, with the 6th one coming out towards the end of the year. And I'm really excited for the 6th episode because that's supposed to be an hour long, and it's supposed to be the longest episode yet. So I thought this is something I've been wanting to do for a while now, which is to go back and rewatch the first 5 episodes before episode 6 comes out. And yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do with, you know, with the chat with the viewers for once. And then if we have time, maybe we can play Zelda. We can play some Tears of the Kingdom afterwards. We'll see though, because these episodes are really long. Like, well, the first 3 episodes are within a reasonable time frame, but then the last 2 episodes, 4 and 5, are quite long. But yeah. Yeah, not much else to say. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it, because I am really excited to watch through all of this again. So also, in case you guys aren't aware, a little bit more context for the Hero's Purpose series. In case you guys aren't aware, the way he animated the episodes, it's in the same style as Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So the way you're watching it, it's as if you're playing another Zelda game. So you have the word options and the sound effects from the different selections from the game. There is no voice acting, because this is meant to, like, it's meant to mimic the same format as Ocarina and Majora's Mask. So, if you guys want me to just read the lines, then I can do that. I probably won't do any voice acting though, cause my voice is kind of knackered because of my cold. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the series. I'm excited to watch this with you guys. So, let me switch to my PC display. Here we are. Yes, now, Brev. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you excited? I am. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, let's get into the thing. Yes. There's no way a definitive telling of what happened. The story was created that best suited the lore and theories that we felt were strong using the tools that we had. Worked extremely hard bringing everything together and pleasing every type of Zelda fan, but we know it's an impossible task. Please be kind. Without further ado, here is the untold story of one of the greatest video game heroes. Ooh, baby. I'm excited. Yeah, see, I told you, it has the little things. It's not too loud, is it, by the way?
In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule.
Oh yeah, there is voice acting here, but just in this part.
Spirit, the great Deku Tree. Alongside the spirit lived children of the forest, the Kokiri. Each Kokiri had its guardian fairy.
Already
However,
I'm getting hit in the feels.
There was one boy who did not have a fairy. This boy's name was Link. But on one fateful day, Link was summoned by the great Deku Tree to test his courage.
One thing I love the most
Link
about this
was
series,
granted a fairy
or about
companion
Majorlink's videos,
named
is the music,
Navi.
because he does all the. He works with a producer
wicked
named
man
Brock
of the
Hewitt,
desert wreaked
and
havoc
they
onto the Kokiri.
create all of the soundtracks for the
Golems,
Zelda animations
and
that they've
so
done.
on.
So all the music you're hearing
The
in
result
Major
of
Link
this led Link
was
to
created
Princess
by
Zelda,
Major Link and Brock
where they
Hewitt, and I
plotted
love the
against the
soundtracks that they
evil
make for
and
the
set
Heroes
Link
Purpose
and Navi
series.
out on a quest to save Hyrule from falling into corruption. After collecting the 3 spiritual stones,
So this first
and
part is
playing
meant to be
Song Time
is a recap
The
of
door
Ocarina and Majora's
time.
Mask.
opened, Link found the legendary Master Sword resting in its pedestal. Upon releasing it, Link was sent 7 years into the future. Though what Link found in the future was not expected. The evil King Ganondorf claimed the Triforce of Power, and with it became ruler of Hyrule.
Oh no.
With the 7 sages sealed away, Hyrule was at its breaking point. Link awoke with the
I love that
Triforce of
build-up.
Courage and Navi at his side. Link, 7 years older, went on to break the seal, keeping the sages in prison. As Hyrule's final hope,
We
Link
need
fought
Nintendo needs to
Ganondorf
make
and
this into
defeated
either
him,
an actual game or
sealing
into a
him
full
into the dark
into like
realm,
an actual
together
live action
with the
series
sages.
of some sort.
After the battle, Princess Zelda told Link to go relive his childhood years and not have them wasted fighting evil. After he was sent back to the time he first pulled the Master Sword, Navi, Link's fairy companion, had fulfilled its fairy duty and flew away, leaving the young hero all alone. With the Triforce of Courage in hand, Link informed the Hyrule King that Ganondorf had been chosen by the Triforce of Power.
There's a narrator in this
which
part,
had
so there's
led
not
to
much
his
for me to
pending
say.
arrest.
He's pretty much explaining
But
everything
by
for
that
me.
time, Ganondorf had already fled Hyrule. Following these events, the young hero crept away from the land that made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a secret and personal journey. An adventure in search of a beloved and invaluable friend.
I wonder who did the narrator voice
His
for this
journey
opening
led
part.
him to the world of Termina, a land cursed with a falling moon. Link ventured through Termina, healing the sorrows of the Deku child, Mikau the Zora, and Armani the Goron. Even healing the sadness of the enemy, a lonely Skull Kid and a fairy separated from her brother. These were the people Link called friends. Link, still torn at the loss of his fairy companion, left the land of Termina in hopes of finding his closest friend.
Alright. Hello. Yeah, so that's a quick recap of Major Link. So that's a little quick recap of Ocarina and Majora's Mask. If you guys don't know the story of Majora's Mask and Ocarina, but I will say though, if you haven't played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, I definitely recommend you do. It's one of the greatest, especially Ocarina is one of the greatest Zelda games made, despite it being such an old game. Or at least, just know the story. I mean, I haven't played Ocarina or Majora's Mask because, well, they're old games. It's hard to get ports and everything. But I am familiar with the story of both games, so a lot of this makes sense to me. But the first time I watched Hero's Purpose, I didn't know the full story of Ocarina and Majora's Mask, so there were some things that didn't really make sense to me. Yeah, so if you've not played Ocarina or Majora's Mask, or you're not familiar with the story of those games, highly recommend you check them out. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, wow. The music gets me every time. And hard to believe this is from 5 years ago. This first episode was from 5-6 years ago. Because the animation's so good. This is better. I'll be honest. This to me is better than the animation you see from DreamWorks and stuff. The boy with blonde hair and blue eyes. Oh, it's Link. So she was right. The young hero returns. I love the way they made Link look in this series. His hair specifically. I've been waiting for you for quite some time now. It's like a combination of his hair from Ocarina of Time and his hair from Breath of the Wild. You must be Link, Zelda's childhood friend. Long ago she said you would come. What brings you back to Kokiri Village? So you've been protecting something that's special to someone. That's really nice. This forest is what I'm protecting. The Kokiri kids that once lived under the watch of my father have all gone into hiding. The forest has become very dangerous. Anyone who isn't from the forest ends up lost. The music, man. The music just hits different with this game. Long ago, Princess Zelda could visit, though once the forest overgrew, I could not help them. I'm not as strong as my father. I cannot guide people like he could. Over time, I hope to become a symbol like my father. I hope to prove to the Kokiri that I can protect them. But with all this alone time, I've learned to accept the little things I can do. Like being here for them, in case they choose to return. And it's so sad. Even if it never happens, it's enough for me just to believe. That's right. Even if you don't agree, even if you don't agree that, even if you don't think Ocarina of Time and is like, or Majora's is like the best Zelda games, because personally I think Tears of the Kingdom is the best one. Even if you don't think that Ocarina is the best Zelda game, you can't deny that the Hero of Time incarnation of Link is by far the most tragic iteration of the character, or the most tragic incarnation of the character. 7 years ago. Flashbacks! Kind of. There we go. When did he stop following us? It's Impa! Hey! I can never get over how good the animation in this series is. Link, isn't that? Oh my, it's a Master Sword. I have that! It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. Excellent work, kid. Oh, it's right as Link came back. There's something I never understood about this though. Like this part in particular. Because Link was sent... Because here we see Link come back to the exact moment that he first left. But in the actual game, or in the game, you see Link is taken back to the time before Ganondorf even invades the castle. So it's before he's met Zelda for the first time. But here you see Link return at the exact moment that he left. Ganondorf is there in the temple when Link first entered it, and when he pulled out the Master Sword. And here we see Link return to that exact moment that he left. So I don't know if this was something that was overlooked on part of Major Link team, or I don't know. I never fully understood it because it's there's if you I don't know. I never fully understood it, but yeah, because I don't know. It just didn't really make much sense to me. Because in the game, he sent back to the moment before Ganondorf attacks the castle, before he's even met Zelda, so that he can warn Zelda about Ganondorf's plans. So, I guess what I never understood was that if he was sent back to the time before he met Zelda, it means he was sent back to before he collected the spiritual stones, before he opened the gate of time. So how's the gate open when he got back? That's what I want to know. Or I don't know. I don't know. Saying it out loud, it doesn't make. Yeah, it's starting to make less and less sense. But like, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. It's just a little something that I noticed. Why did the realm close? Yeah, see, look, this also made it, this made it more confusing for me the first time I watched it. Or like, because like I said, I wasn't fully familiar with the story of Ocarina and Majora's Mask prior to my first time watching this. So when I saw this for the first time, that's when I learned more about the backstory of the two games. So when I got the full understanding of the two games, this made less sense to me. Or like, this was something that confused me. Probably the gems are a singularity. Maybe. Could be. I don't know. I feel like this was a plot point that was never fully addressed when they first made the game. The music. I love this song. I do believe this is an original composition by Major Link and Brock Hewitt for the Heroes Purpose series. The name of this song is called Courage, which I think is very fitting, and I just love the way it sounds. Yeah, see, this is what confused me, because he sent back, because here we see him go to see Zelda for the first time. Like, this is the first time they've met in this new timeline. But when we saw Link return, he was at the moment when when Ganondorf had already attacked the castle, and the temple had already been opened. I don't know, just it's a little confusing. Princess's last visit, she insisted that I hide with the Kokiri's emerald. If you wish to seek out the truth, go to Zelda. It must be fate that you've returned. Before you go, I'd like to thank you for letting my father rest peacefully. Damn. You truly are as great of a hero as she said. The goddess of time is looking down on us, isn't she, Father? Also, like, the child of destiny. Also, like, the Deku Sprout it's always bigger than I remember it being, or it's always bigger than I think it is, or than it looks. Yes, now. From what I recall, Majora's Mask was a rushed game since the makers of Ocarina tasked by Nintendo to make a new game for the GameCube. Yeah, but it still followed the lore. It was Majora's Mask was rushed from what I know, but it was still consistent. It was still lore consistent. That little scene that we saw from the flashback, that's from the end of Ocarina of Time. After Link traveled through after Link traveled to the future and stuff, and he did all the stuff that he did in the Ocarina of Time game. Once Zelda sent him back to the past, um, there were 3 timelines that were created. There's the child timeline, which is the main timeline. So that's so in the child timeline, that's when Link gets sent back in time to relive his childhood. And then there's the hero timeline, where which is the branch where Link defeats Ganon, but then the hero disappears. And then there's the fallen timeline where Link fails to defeat Ganondorf. So Majora's Mask takes place in the child timeline. Do you know about Twilight Princess? Yes, I do also know about Twilight Princess, which Twilight Princess also takes place in the hero timeline. Or no, in the adult timeline. That's what it was called. Yeah, there's the child timeline, the adult timeline, and then the fallen timeline. So Twilight Princess is in the adult timeline. And am I right? Yeah, Majora's Mask was wait, am I right? I don't remember. Twilight Princess, because in Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, the Ganondorfs from those games are the same Ganondorf, just from two different timelines. But Majora's Mask takes place in the child timeline, and Twilight Princess is also child time. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah. Wind Waker is the adult timeline, I think. Wait, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna fact check that real quick. Zelda timeline. The timeline's so complicated. I'm glad they're updating it though, finally. After how long? Yeah, correct. Child timeline was Majora's Mask and then Twilight Princess, while the adult timeline follows Wind Waker as the sequel to Ocarina. But yeah. Alright, carrying on. Went on a bit of a tangent there. Other than that one little thing though about when Link comes back, pretty much the games are pretty much consistent with each other, and same goes for here in the series. The Hero's Purpose series it's pretty lore accurate as well, which I really like. People theorize that Breath of the Wild could be a new timeline or the 3 timelines fusing somehow. We're supposed to believe that we're supposed to believe that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom takes place at the end of the Zelda timeline, and that at some point, yeah, they do converge into the 3 timelines converge into one timeline again, and then that's where Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is. But they're releasing a new Zelda encyclopedia at the end of the year, which has an updated version of the timeline, which includes all the new games. Hopefully, we'll get a confirmation once the book comes out. I'm hoping that we'll also get a better understanding of how the whole timeline thing works with Age of Calamity, or if they're still gonna consider that decanonized. I don't. I personally liked Age of Calamity though, and I'm sure Nintendo will figure out some way to make it fit into the canon timeline. Let's carry on. I'm gonna stop pausing it now. Sorry guys. Oh my. Would have been nice if they gave Link the green tunic at the here at the here at the start. Although at the same time, it kind of makes sense that it's a brown. It's the Skull Kid. Uh, Link, it's really you. Yeah. The clock tower theme at this, though. Gotta love that soundtrack, man. Ever since you left, I've been practicing on my own instrument. Did you ever find your friend, Link? Hey, don't worry. We'll keep a lookout for them. Hey, we're trying to talk here. Wait till after. Tattle and Tail are such a mood. Sorry about your friend, but look at us. Friends will always find one another. He's right, so don't hang your head too much. Speaking of, since we're together again, could you teach me a song on your ocarina? Please, Link, it'll be quick. He plays the same notes, help us. We'll never forget this moment, please. Can it be your favorite song? Would have been nice if he chose. It would have been nicer if he chose Song of Healing. Thank you, thank you. That's such a nice song. I'll never forget it. That song sounded boring. Let's do another. Don't listen to him. It was beautiful. Wait, before you go, I want to give you something. Wait right here. He's been in such a great mood as of late. After you and the giants left that day, he's been searching for a new path, something to redeem his sins of the past. I know he didn't mean to cause trouble, but he still feels responsible, so we traveled back here to his home. He felt that maybe coming home would help him find his new purpose, a way to forgive himself. He's still searching, though, for now. These flowers help keep his mind off of it. Until he finds that new path he's searching for. To my friend. If you can call someone a friend, you will stay bonded together no matter what. Please come visit again soon. Promise us. Come back and we'll play hide and seek again. Yeah, and you'll be it. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Love the music. I still can never get over the music. He's being shot at. I don't believe there are, yeah, there's no after credits. Alright. That's episode 1, guys. Let's go. Moving on to episode 2. Why are you entering Hyrule Castle? Hyrule is under a lockdown. No outsiders may have an audience with royalty, especially the princess. Please vacate the premises. Prepare to fire! Is that... We apologize for the strict protocol, but things have been uneasy in Hyrule for a while now. We must take all necessary precautions and assume anyone could be a threat. What can we do for you? I'd like to return the ocarina to Zelda. I can take you there. Follow me. If I may, why do you have the Ocarina of Time? Who's asking? Hard to believe the princess would lend Hyrule's most precious instrument to a stranger. I'm sure she had her reasons. Thankfully, it's back in our possession. Let us continue. Oops. Sorry about that. Aw. Link? Are you okay, Malin? Hey, let's stay focused. They will look after the situation. Let's continue. Bro really said now not the time to be risen. Please be more careful. Let us know if you need anything. I'll drop you off ahead. The Hylian Knights will escort you from there. Wrong name, James. And there's the music again. Captain, I have a visitor who requests to see the princess. A visitor? You were instructed to let no one through unless given strict orders. But Captain, this man's returning the Ocarina of Time. We felt this was a priority. The Ocarina of Time. Open the gates! I can escort him to the castle. You may proceed. We are currently undergoing our one-on-one training exercises. Please stay close. Impa, a visitor has come to return the Ocarina of Time to the princess. Is this supposed to be Hyrule's last defense? We are better than this. Next. The boy with the Ocarina of Time. As I expected, you have come. Welcome back, Link. The princess will be very happy to see you. Impa, you know this guy? I happen to. Him and Zelda have known each other for a long time. Link was the boy who entered the Sacred Realm and proved to the king that Ganondorf was a traitor. I'm sure you have plenty of questions. They will be answered in due time. Let me take you to her now. Oh. That's Sheik. Him and Impa are the last two Sheikah left. They both worked extremely hard to strengthen the Hylian army. Nah man, bro already knows who that is. Ganondorf's imminent return has pushed Sheik to his limits. Sheik hasn't been acting normal as of late. Hold on. I have a request. Excuse me? What is this uniform? Who are you? How did Impa? I'll make an example of you. Bro's ready. Ah, the flashbacks. What? Impossible! Sheesh! Amazing work, everyone. That'll be all for today. Countless hours of training under my wing and your emotions are still running high. We need you to be an example to these soldiers. You're still blind to what's standing right in front of you. Please be kind and introduce yourself. Link. Thank you. I'm Sheep. You're talented with the blade. I apologize for my rash behavior, everyone. I seem to have gotten ahead of myself. Please show our guests the knight's unison before departing. Offer your blade to mine. You took me under your wing, so that if Ganondorf did return, I would be ready. I don't want to run away like last time. But with Link here, the sages must be sending guidance. He may be the key to this inevitable war. I'll be waiting in the garden. Come, Link, the princess is waiting. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked. Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the Ocarina of Time. My duty had bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. As we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Eventually I noticed that Ganondorf stopped following us. Once I returned to Hyrule with the princess, you informed the king about what the Sacred Realm showed you. He told us who the Triforce had selected, with your Triforce of courage to prove it. Oh. Okay, well that explains the whole thing we were going on about earlier. We knew it was only a matter of time before he would try to take the Sacred Realm from us again. I thought... Oh, sort of. I don't know. I'm guessing they probably altered a few things for the sake of the the story here. But in the game, he was sent back to before he met Zelda for the first time, supposedly. I'm just gonna follow what's here to make things easier. I have a sword and shield specially made for your next venture. Oh, flashback. They will also fit much better than that old pair. You look more mature than the first time we met. I wish you a safe journey. He's prepared. I'll be waiting in the marketplace. So this is it. Really are leaving her. Flashback to a flashback? What? Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this. But if something should happen to you, remember this song. Oh, that's pain. You brought peace to the Kokiri. You paved the path for the Gorons. You even saved Princess Ruto. It was for the greater good of Hyrule, but it was wrong for me to ask of you. Because of my foolish dream, I had you fix our problems. I'm praying that your journey be a safe one. Look how cute Epona is. I never understood the design of his Hylian shield in Majora's Mask. Goodbye. Like, I personally prefer the original Hylian shield design from the one we saw in Majora's Mask. This scene always hits so hard. Welcome home. We missed you. It's giving Honey I'm Home vibes. It has to be fate that you've returned. What has brought you back to Hyrule? I only dislike that the shield seems to be a complimentary item when Link acquires the sword, as if it just appeared out of nowhere. I knew in my heart that we would meet again. Kinda like the scabbard of the Master Sword. I'm just very happy to see you home safe. Although, no, I believe you get the Hylian shield before you can acquire the Master Sword. I think there's a way to do that. It would be cool to see the story behind it. Or I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe it does just appear. We'll not let our guard down like my father did. Thankfully, Ganondorf does not know the keys to entering the sacred realm. Except he does. 3 spiritual stones and the Song of Time played on the Ocarina of Time. Our countermeasures were to close the sacred realm and return the spiritual stones to their rightful place. Once we established an army, we then stationed Hylian soldiers to those locations to keep guard. As for the Kokiri Forest, we returned the spiritual stone to the Deku Sprout. Young Deku Sprout cannot guide us like he once could. The Hylian Knights have been unable to find their way through the forest. They're unable to stand by and protect the Sprout. The forest hasn't been the same after we lost the Great Deku Tree. The Ocarina of Time was in your possession, safe and sound. We can't thank you enough. The last encounter with Ganondorf worked out in our favor, but this time it may not be so easy. We will protect the sacred realm from Ganondorf's clutches. We have located the spiritual stones. Excellent. That's episode 2. There is an after credits scene here though. Alright. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Yes, now. Alright, hold on to your hats, gentlemen, because it's about to get good. Seven years ago. I lost her. Oh my. Ooh. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, you think you can protect them from me? Got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who... Paul? I'm Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the land. That ocarina. This kid could be. Jeez. Damn. Episode 3, baby! Morning of the Gerudo Expedition, Hyrule Castle Courtyard. Do not engage with the enemy. We are asking that you only scout out the Gerudo Desert and return home. Information together will be... Hyrule thanks you for your display of courage. You are all true leaders to look up to. Thank you, Princess Zelda. Please return safely. These expeditions will be the difference for Hyrule. Every knight doing their part. Have you put any more thought into it? I'm becoming a Hylian knight. Do you want to be a Hylian knight? Think it over more. You can come talk to me anytime. What were you talking to Link about? He needed to be pushed a bit more. Pushed for whose sake? Ours or Link's? Temple of Time. Oh, you! It's the Happy Mask Salesman! It's been quite some time, hasn't it, hero of Termina? Our parting need not last forever. Haha, my, you have grown. What brings you back to Hyrule? I love how they have the cutting animation as well. Why have you come back to Hyrule? Ah. Oh, the music! Still trying to satisfy everyone, are we? Is there something I can do for you? Oh yes, the spirit of the Goron Darmani. The hero who tried to do it all on his own. His sorrows were healed thanks to you. Oh, do you wish to give me these masks? Very well. The healed spirit of the Zora Mikau and the Deku Child. These masks are filled with happiness. This is truly a good happiness. Oh, the fierce deity. This truly is a rare mask. Very well, I will hold on to these for you. You walked many miles in other heroes' boots. You gave them true happiness and granted their every request. Even after death, you healed them from their sorrows. Link, have you been able to heal yours? If you've come here just to make more people happy, that's honorable. But don't forget about yourself. It's different, man. The flashbacks hit hard, man. Oh, damn! Brings back memories, doesn't it? Bro, this scene always makes me so sad. This scene is always so painful to watch. Sorry for the delay, we haven't done this in a long time. When I taught you that song, I said you could hear my voice whenever it played. I'm happy to hear you play it again, though it's been some time since then. After so long, where do we even start? It's great to hear from you again, Link. What have you been up to? That's so great for you. I bet it's made you happy being with them. Does it make you happy being in Hyrule? Is there something on your mind? You can talk to me about anything. This scene is so sad every time I watch it. Like, are you okay? Thinking back on everyone in the Kokiri forest, I really admired how everyone was so full of life. You were a part of that, Link. You always had dreams of breaking free from this forest. The great Deku tree knew this well. You were special. He saw something in you that no one else had. So he gave you a purpose. Want to become the hero you always wanted to be. That smile on your face when you left. The excitement. I kind of felt like I was the one being left out. I wanted to help you. I hope that my ocarina would help comfort you and remind you of these happy moments. Even though this path has been tough, you knew you could push through. You are you, the same dreamer from that forest. And the music hits hard, man. Looks like our time is up for now. But before I go, I have one thing I need to get off my chest. You could really use a haircut. Is there a girl you're trying to impress? Never regret the life you've lived. Be strong. You feel all warm and fuzzy inside. You could get used to this. Those bells. Whenever I hear those bells, I imagine them to be the voices of the ancient sages, the protectors of the sacred realm watching over us. I believe they brought Link to us. But I do not wish to abuse Link's kindness any longer. Zelda, I know he has done more than enough for us, but Hyrule needs warriors. I don't want to drag him into our battles. The Link I know would want to help us. It's in his heart to help others. As you said, Princess, the sages sent him for a reason. We cannot just expect him to carry our burden. Link deserves a rich and fulfilling life, not one stuck risking his life for people who assume to know him, just telling him what to do. It should be his choice to protect Hyrule, not ours. But even then, I understand. However, why would Link still be here if he didn't want to help us? He's been in Hyrule for months since he returned to Ocarina. For what other reason could he still be here? Maybe he's just trying to figure out what he wants. Maybe he felt coming here would fill the void. I doubt I've been any help. Zelda, you mustn't speak like this. Surely Link can make decisions on his own. Princess Zelda, permission to enter. Night of the Gerudo Expedition, Hyrule Castle Market. This armor is what our high-ranked knights wear. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this armor, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Oh no. With the Zora protected, the Goron protected, and now the Decatree's protector. We can finally rest easy knowing our keys are being protected by worthy knights. I will thank you for your display of courage. You are true leaders to look up to. Link. Not all can obtain that armor set as easily as you have. Knights go their entire lives without ever reaching those heights. Please do not disrespect those before you. Good. Let's go. Bro's just jealous, innit? Where's that girl? Once every 3 days, we will replenish your supplies. Hylian Knights will stop by the Kokiri Forest. Meet them at the edge of the forest at sundown. They will drop things off there. Understood? Savell, prepare the wagon to depart. I know this is late to ask, but since you likely won't return for some time, do you have any requests or messages you'd like me to carry? Very well. Lower the gates! This is where we will meet for the supply drop. Don't be late. Best of luck, Link. The foreshadowing is cruel. So, you're really leaving. Why? Why are you going? No one is forcing you to do this. That forest is out of control. It would swallow any knight up without hesitation. Why are you going? Link, the Deku's lack of control is what is helping him stay protected. I was told you grew up here, but things are much different now. We cannot guarantee your safety. The princess knows this, and she's worried. Anybody who stays in the forest and loses their way, they'll be lost forever. Hylian Knights have been sent here on expeditions and have never returned. Even at the very least, you could pass on your knowledge. The rookie knights could use a teacher like you. You could have had a rich and fulfilling life away from here. No one blindly taking orders from people who take you for granted. Does this reckless decision hold more weight than the people who care for you? Why, Link? Why did you come back? I don't believe that for a second. You've been in Hyrule for a long time since then. What have you been waiting for? Was it this? If something were to happen to you, the princess would be responsible. Link, please listen to me. If you were to lose your way, I would never forgive myself. I'm just as pathetic as I was back then. Uh-oh. This is the last from the group of spies. Releasing. Was it you? What was it he wanted to accomplish here? To put an end to you. A very courageous act indeed. If I were killed, then I suppose peace would be brought to Hyrule. And this place, what would happen to the hundreds of lives here? The kingdom you protect hasn't existed free of sin and blood. Your death is meaningless. Let us prepare. This isn't over. To be continued. Oh my. Alright, next episode, guys. It's about to get really good. Link! I see. So you finally made your decision. This is what you want. Is this what you really want? I'm just asking again because you seemed so hesitant at first. Why were you so hesitant? Well, I'm happy for you then. I guess this would make you my knight in shining armor. I've always wanted one. Sheesh. Well, I suppose I shouldn't keep you. Imp was probably waiting for you. Link. What if you let me come with you? You shouldn't have to bear that responsibility on your own. I know I sound selfish, but I care about you, Link. Damn, sana all. This is the last thing you want to hear after making this tough decision. I'm in no place to tell you what to do. It's just, ever since this ongoing Gerudo threat came to me, been hard to feel safe. This fear going around, it's felt like my home has faded away. But when you showed up, everything came back. I don't want to lose that feeling. Please be safe. I'd like a hug too, you know. Why is Impa so fixated on you becoming a Hylia Knight? What does one person like you have that can tip the scale? Courage, huh? Well, would you say courage is all it takes to be a Hylia Knight? My father was the strongest knight in Hyrule. He looked after this kingdom for many years, taught me about courage and sacrifice. But none of those things truly matter in this cruel world. He had everything a knight needed. In the end, it meant nothing. He was skilled, and my life just had to move on. Courage, wisdom, power, what does it matter? Our fates have already been decided. Forget it. I'll just take you to Impa. You can tell her yourself. Episode 4. 2 weeks after Link's promotion, Hyrule Castle Courtyard. Damn it! We told the expedition team not to engage. It is possible the Gerudos have tightened their borders. Maybe the team will return before nightfall. What are your orders, Captain? This could be a warning. Send out reinforcements to the Goron and Zora hideouts. What about the Lost Woods? The Deku and Link will be fine. Just make sure the team bringing him supplies arrives on time tonight. Safe for us to assume Ganondorf has captured the expedition team. They were supposed to return last night. This could be a warning. As a repercussion, I sent reinforcements to the Goron and Zora. What about Link? Link can handle it on his own. We cannot risk losing knights to that cursed forest. But Link is there.
Aww.
He has dedicated his life to Hyrule. He will be fine on his own. Link is more than just another knight to me. You know as well as I do that Link is capable of handling whatever is thrown at him. You're right. We just need to trust him. So don't worry yourself. Link will do his job and you will do yours, and that's keeping the Ocarina of Time out of enemy hands, right? Bro's hunting for chaos. Thank you so much, Link. A great cutting job. So many benefits to having a friend close by. This place looks so much happier. Bruh. Hey Link, can I share something with you? It's been eating away at me. It's about my father. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But it happened just before he passed away. So this is the home of Kokiri's Emerald.
Huh?
That is correct, though they say these woods are cursed. We should be heading back now. The king will want us to be back before nightfall. Thank you for showing me these landmarks. You may carry on ahead, I know my way back. Safe travels, Ganondorf. Ominous. So this is the so-called cursed forest. This place does not look cursed. Almost peaceful. Where am I? Ganondorf. It is I, the guardian of the forest, the one you seek. Through the tunnel there you shall find me. That vision. Was this the curse of the forest? Or were those his memories? No matter. Welcome home, Ganondorf. Wait, welcome home? Welcome, Ganondorf. Ah, I messed it up. What a warm welcome. I am the Great Deku Tree. I do not wish harm against you. After I sensed a great evil wandering the woods, felt it best to bring you to my resting place, because I know thine intentions. How kind of you. Listen carefully. Dost thou have the humanity to extinguish the evil that flourishes within? The mighty all-knowing. Did you lead me here to have a heart-to-heart? You can bring about peace to this world. Thou art an exceptional being, full of great power. Thy power can be used for good. Must thou be committed to this evil cycle of hate? Don't make me laugh. Share thine inner demons, Ganondorf. Inner demons. I am here to end the misery that we, the Gerudo, wallow in. Swearing my loyalty to the king was the only way to get to where I am. I've had to betray my people for many years. They are relying on me to bring change to the world. By opening the sacred realm. You currently stand in the way of that dream. The spiritual stone that you hold. Hand it over and allow me to liberate my people. Does the all-knowing have nothing to say? Ganondorf. I'm sorry for the agony that you and your Gerudo have suffered. I don't need your pity. Delve deep into your heart for forgiveness. Forgiveness does not end the oppression we Gerudo have endured. This is not you. This is thine inner demon's desires. You don't think I know this? I was destined for this role. This is my fate. I will ask one more time. The spiritual stone, give it to me. You have suffered long enough. You have no idea what I've been through. I will plague you with a curse that will rot you from the inside. Just as was done to you. Very well. If my death draws thee from the darkness and leads thee to forgive Hyrule's sins, so be it. Thy decision will not bring the cycle to a stop. It will continue to corrupt the hearts of those next in line. You don't have to wander a blood-soaked sea. This was fated from the start. After that, my father still allowed the wicked man to exit the forest unharmed. I always knew my father was a very kind person, but to sacrifice himself and allow this evil man to roam free, I just don't understand. Why did he let Ganondorf leave? Maybe when I grow, I will understand why he showed him so much mercy that day. Though, if my father had stopped him, our friendship might have never come to be. So for that I am very grateful. It's the Goron City. Dad, Hylian knights have arrived. Hyrule sent reinforcements. So that means more handsome knights are coming. It's about the Gerudo. We have reason to believe they could be planning an attack. We're here to provide support. I suppose the extra help wouldn't hurt. Very unlike input to make hasty decisions though. I wonder. Link, take these knights to the second floor. Link. That's me, I am Link, hero of the Gorons. Interesting, you share the name with a knight who's protecting the Kateri Emerald. What? Then he must be the legendary Dodongo Buster. My dad named me after him because he was so courageous. Next time you see him, can you get me an autograph, please? So you made up your mind, brother. I'm very happy for him. Dusk of a fateful day, Deku Sprout. I love this rendition of Ballad of the Goddess. We found you! Thanks for being such an inspiration for them, Link. They talk about you all the time. Thank you for not looking the other way. They really appreciate everything you've done for them. This truly feels like a family. Father would be proud of you. Speaking of family, I've been meaning to reveal a secret to you. It's about your past. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny. This fair would affect the world, so he swallowed her into the forest, allowed her into the forest. Unfortunately, your mother was gravely injured. She passed away shortly after meeting my father. I wish my father could have done something for your mother. Maybe your life would have been different if your mother never came to this forest. Link. Hey, can you give him something else to do? Speaking of doing something new, you trying to save the world again? Haven't you had enough of it? Last time I checked, the moon isn't crashing down on us. "'Tis my duty, young one." Sounds so boring, just standing around all day. Tag! Hide and seek time, and you're it. Skulkid, that isn't your toy. Sorry, Link. I'll get that back for you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Link! Your supply run must be arriving. Let me check for you. I'm still not strong enough to navigate the forest properly. Sorry, Link. Be careful! Oh boy. It's not looking good, Brav. I've had it with these orders. We should all just storm the Gerudo Desert and finish them off. Why don't we just destroy the stone? That way we don't have to risk any more lives. I agree. Seems like we're just scared. Gerudos could come knocking on our door any day. As long as Impa is in charge, this is just how it will be. Fearing the unknown. What do you mean there's a surplus? There seems to be extra recruits at the Goron and Zora hideouts. However, they've not been accounted for. Forget it. I'll sort it out after the evacuation drill. Dismissed. What is this feeling? Why now? Just because Ganondorf caught us off guard doesn't mean he'll attack today. I cannot be acting so childish. Oh, but he does attack today. Lower the gate! Gerudo Expedition Team has returned! Captain, what is the reason for these evacuation drills? I just have this hunch. Stop that gate! Here we go. Oh, it's all about to come crashing down. Do not lower the gate! Oh god. Could it really be? No, it's not. Help me. troops? Who sent you? Oh, shit's about to go down. Was it all in my head? No. Answer me. That's an order. This is no place for a recruit. Zelda sent us. But Zelda didn't. Oh god. Shit's about to go down, boys! Oh god. That's actually terrifying. The spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. That's badass though. He wasn't aiming for me. Oh my gosh. That's such a cool shot. Link, I'm so glad you're okay. I sensed a very evil presence and thought you were in danger. Uh-oh. Well, oh shit. One more episode, guys! Before we're all cut up. Episode 5. This is by far the best episode so far. But I'm curious if that'll still be the case after episode 6 drops. Strange. Link usually meets us here when we do the exchange. You don't think that the curse of the forest got him? It's possible. And if that's the case, I think we should go check on him. The captain specifically said not to go past this bridge. Plus, if Link was taken by it, we wouldn't stand a chance. Where's your courage? It's always been my dream to be crowned a Hylian knight by the princess. This could be my chance. This is a perfect opportunity for soldiers like us. Brigo, please, let's just inform the captain before we make any rash decisions. I don't plan on just waiting around. Oh boy. What is taking them so long? I can't trust these new recruits with anything. Link, I've come to help you. The Hylian forces are here to support you. Frigo, we found Link. Come back. Hey Brigo, can you hear me? Congratulations, Brigo. Because of your bravery and valor, I'm rewarding you with the greatest honor in Hyrule. Princess, what are you doing here? This is no place for it. Everyone. Because of your bravery and valor, I'm rewarding you with the greatest honor in Hyrule. Oh boy. Can you hear me, Brigo? Run to my voice! We need to inform the captain right now. Oh boy. Meaningless courage. I understand what I must do. What about you, Lord Ganondorf? When will you join the battle? I'm called to the Lost Woods. That is where I will collect the Kokiri's Emerald. After that, I will meet you in the Temple of Time. And we'll join together the other spiritual souls who can. The rest, leave it in my hands. Please let us go into the woods in your place. This is my destiny. Focus on yours. Oh gosh. Fell right into their hands. How could I beat? Jeez. So much happening. Captain Impa! Captain, are you hurt? Please let us escort you to safety. Please, you shouldn't be moving, Captain. We can handle the situation here. Now, who needed? Uh-oh, big bad wolf. They really pushed the limits of the animation for this episode. I mean, that's just anime level animation right there. We will keep you safe. This is exactly what we prepared for. Dedicate your life and protect the temple at all costs. We will not go down without a fight. Hyrule final hours upon us. Show them our courage. Oh, she out for blood. Goddess Hylia, please watch over us. Oh boy, here we go. Oh man. They did Majorlink I'll say Majorlink did such an amazing job with the writing for the story. Especially with the way he portrays Ganondorf in this series. I suppose the great Deku Tree was telling the truth when he said that he led me to his domain. That boy. Is this the curse of the forest? Princess, we have to escape. Why must you run? I will find you. I will chase you to the ends of the earth if I must. My rule is absolute. You will feel the malice of a demon tribe soon enough. I will rule this land. Won't we? Damn. I was a man blinded by power and rage. This demon inside that has kept pushing me forward. Atop the corpses of my people. After all this time, the look in their eyes has always been the same. Yearning for salvation. That song. It's the same one from that day. No! I must not give in to these illusions. I underestimated the power of this force. My phantom will have to handle the rest. follow a melody. I think we'll find us if you're playing so loud. Let's find a good hiding spot. I'll go see where he is. Bah. That melody. Where did you learn such a song? You're not an illusion, nor are you that boy. Relax. I will not harm you if you cooperate. Why don't you lead me to the Great Deku Tree's domain? That's such an ominous shot. Please don't hurt him, he doesn't know anything. You both live in this forest, do you not? I said we can't help you, go away. You cannot, or you will not. We were just playing, leave us alone. Can you just please leave us alone. You will take me to the Great Deku Tree. Do not test my patience, child. Take me there now. Why am I always causing so much trouble for everyone? No matter how hard I try to do better, it always ends up the same. I can never do anything right. Every time. Stop! I'll take you there. Follow me. Evacuation squad Hyrocast courtyard. Fire! We can't keep this up for long. Get everyone evacuated. Hey, happy mass salesman. Your Highness, what are you doing here? I failed my people. How sad. Princess, please, this is not your fault. You are destined to watch over this kingdom for many more years. Let us fight this battle. That is what we are here for. This is the destiny of a soldier. That much is understood. I too fall under the blanket of fate, bound to my own future. From the moment I was born, this life was thrust upon me. Multiple Gerudo closing in! Get everyone out now!
Oh no.
They're coming. How did they already pass through Impa's squad? Please, princess, come with us. It isn't safe here. There's so much detail in the way he animates it. I can't get over how good the animation is. Every time I watch this. The princess, she's gone! I will not just stand by and watch you die. What kind of teacher would I be? You're not just a soldier meant to die in battle for us. You're here to strive for change, just like your father did. That running animation though. How could the princess be? A Sheikah warrior? Can we truly choose our own destiny? Here they come! Damn. Sheesh, that prime. Smoke? Are they trying to break our formation? Jeez. No. The smoke was to cover them. They remind me of the destroyers from Thor. Captain. I do my duty as a knight of High. That's such a sad. That's actually so tragic. This is all for the greater good, is it not? These sacrifices are necessary for Hyrule's future. The goddess is watching over us, isn't she? Certainly, all of these lives are not worthless. How many more will she take?
Uh-oh. Meanwhile...
Oh, it's about to go down, boys. Wait here. You actually can't help but feel sorry for Ganondorf. We reunited once again, Great Deku Tree. Last time you told me that I need not wander a blood-soaked sea. That inner demon had other plans for me. But this time I come before you with the desire to end this curse. To expose the cycle that we are all trapped inside of. Hyrule continues to send hundreds of nameless soldiers to their deaths. Do they know the nature of this curse? Do they even know there is a curse at all? I wonder what they would think. If they only knew that we're just walking in circles. But I suppose when walking in circles, you eventually catch up to yourself. Yeah, that's some next level writing. Fledgling Great Deku Tree, I presume. Keeper of the Kokiri's Emerald. You are the wicked man my father spoke of. Oh, the look on the Deku Sprout's face, man. I could never give up this emerald to you. I understand the disdain you have for me. I too wish things transpired differently back then. I was shrouded in darkness, and I took your father's life. I was conquered by malice, corrupted by malice. Soon it will eat away at my entire being and take over completely. My ensuing demise has enslaved me. What will you choose to do? Guard the emerald like your father before you? A heavy burden to shoulder. Shackled to the legacy of the Great Deku Tree. If you had that emerald over to me, that would no longer weigh on you. No, please stop! You don't have to fight for me. You should listen to him, boy. There is no reason for a nameless soldier to lay their life down. Your kingdom sends you straight into a conflict you know nothing about. I will spare your life if you step aside now. Oh, here we go. Yo! Oh, this scene gets me every time. Combined with the music as well. The animation is just... The show really is just chef's kiss, man. This is such an emotional fight. Bro's kicking his ass. Sheesh. Oh no. Your skills are notable. God damn. Oh, the stance. Damn, bro. Improv. Oh man, why'd it cut back? It was getting good! Damn. Just sit down and die. You're not the same person who once taught me. What are you doing here? You need to be protecting the Ocarina of Time. For years I was told to hide from battle and have others fight for me. I'm no longer allowing that. You must protect the Ocarina. Look around you. But we must protect Hylia's wishes. Enough! There are people fighting for Hyrule right now. They're fighting for the lives of their loved ones in this moment. And nothing else. We know what the enemy is after. Oh no. You got guts. Bro didn't realize who he was messing with. Those like you, who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero. Eternally bound. Nah, that look is menacing. That's actually a menacing look. The look in your eyes. It is much different than before. You were a young boy when you entered the Sacred Realm. From that day forward, I always felt a connection between you and I. All the visions, all the dreams I witnessed, it was all leading to this moment. It could only be called fate. I do not wish to fight you any longer. We'd only be wasting our time. I stand before you with a desire to end the eternal bloodshed. Desire to end the bloodshed? Eternal bloodshed? You're the one who caused this bloodshed. What about the innocent people of Hyrule? You killed the great Deku Tree. Oh boy. Bro's entering his beast mode. I'm not free from sin. Nobody is. But as you stand there adorning that armor, representing the kingdom that has continued this bloodshed, these people are not pardoned from their dark history, especially a princess that has been stringing along her hero. The grand dream she filled your mind with. Oh god. I expected more from the spirit of the hero. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. Like a puppet, never making a choice for yourself. They never told you about the eternal curse. Of course, no one would tell you. They don't even know about the curse. The princess has been hiding this from you since the beginning. Bearer of the Triforce of Courage, tasked with fighting Hylia's battles. A destiny given to you without choice. You both were chosen by this destiny. Why? Why? Why did it have to be us? In its dying breath, a demon cursed people like you and I to forever do battle. Over a conflict that began before we were even born. We both should not have had a part in this, but here we stand with our blades drawn. From the moment I was born, this role was thrust upon me. As the king of the Gerudo, I was to liberate them, and break them free from the oppression they faced. So the Gerudo relied on me, the god, to find salvation. They wanted me to save them from their hell. Me, a child. A young and lost child. The weight of the world was put on my shoulders. I was forced to do the bidding of a demon tribe. Forced to serve. Forced to kill. Forced to sacrifice. As time went on, I lost who I was. Burdened by power and vengeance. Even now I'm made to bloody these hands. With no end in sight. Actually, that's just peak writing, man. You really can't help but feel sorry for Ganondorf. And like the way they show the similarities between Ganondorf and Link. Now tell me, boy, what would you do if our roles were reversed? Boy, I don't know. I want your answer. Give me your answer. Stop it. She used you. Even now, you continue to fight under this pretense. If you let me take that emerald, I'll break through this curse. You and I shall no longer be slaves to this cycle. The thing is there even really a way to break the curse? There isn't. A life without chains. Freedom to follow your own path. A chance to start over. It's so sad, man. Not need to carry these burdens anymore. There's nothing wrong with submission, boy. Yo! Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. No! This blade will not put an end to the malice. This blood without a doubt is mine, but as long as this hatred is inside you, your blade will be useless. The hold I have on him will only weaken the longer we fight. This is why I've come all this way. I wanted to obtain the emerald and use the power of the Triforce to rid this curse from my life. But even then, I don't know if it is possible to save myself. Though I would like to believe there is a chance. A chance for me to decide my destiny. Makes you wonder why they never use the Triforce at the end of Skyward Sword to break the Miser's curse. They had it. Link is able to use it. The Skyward Sword Link was able to use it. He could have, you know. I don't know. Worthless vessel. I will consume. You really just feel sorry for Gavin though. I just realized that that wasn't Ganondorf's hand. That was Demise's hand. I never noticed that detail before. Damn. It's here every time. Rise, Link. That's such a good teaser, man. That's Hero's Purpose, guys. That's every episode so far. God damn. What an emotion. Such an emotional. Such a it's such a masterpiece of a series, man. Such a masterpiece of a series. Ugh. How long have we been live now? 2 hours? Almost 3 hours. But yeah, damn. That's Hero's Purpose. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. For any of you who was like, it's the first time seeing it. I am honestly rewatching this and knowing that episode 6 is just around the corner. I cannot be more excited. Depending on when the episode comes out, because we don't have a definitive date. We just know it's gonna be before 2024 is out. But when episode 6 drops, depending on when it drops, I'll try to stream my like first time reaction to it, like first watch of episode 6, because I would like to share that experience with you guys, since you didn't really see much reactions from me with these episodes, since I've already watched them several times before. But when episode 6 drops, that's gonna be fresh and new. Nobody has seen that yet as of now. So when that episode drops, it'll be fun to watch that for the first time with you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and the little watch party we did today. Yeah. Honestly, part of me wants to keep going. Another part of me is tired and telling me to rest, because I'm probably gonna be going back to classes tomorrow. And well, a lot's gonna go down tomorrow. Let's just say that some heavy shit's gonna go down tomorrow. So I just want to prepare myself for that. And plus, I am still sick, so I do want to just take it easy, which is part of why I decided, like, I wanted to stream today, and like this is part of why I decided I would just do the watch through of Hero's Purpose. I didn't want to do too much, since I'm still kind of under the weather. Actually, though, I am feeling better compared to how I did it during the weekend. In fact, I was thinking of going to training today. Because, I don't know, I'm just here at home. Haven't been able to train on the weekdays for a while now, since starting college. And plus, I need to get my suit and my gear, because I left it in my locker back at the club. Otherwise, I won't be able to train on Friday. Uh, but yeah, I was planning to go. I don't think I will though because the weather is still kind of bad, and I'm not sure what the flooding situation is like currently. But yeah, maybe on Thursday because I do have to get my stuff from there. Otherwise, I won't be able to train on Friday because I train all the way back in Pasig on Fridays. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for today's stream because I do want to relax a bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the little watch party. Let me know what you guys thought of Hero's Purpose in the comments down below. I'm gonna leave. I leave the VODs up. I don't take the VODs down on my stream. So yeah, and let me know if you're excited. What you think is gonna happen in episode 6. I'm very excited for episode 6. All we know, when did episode 5 drop? The last episode dropped last year. It's been over a year. It's been a year since the last episode dropped, and we don't know when episode 6 is coming out, just that it's coming out this year. We got an official announcement from Majorlink. Let me pull it up here real quick. Yeah, so here in the community tab, so yeah, just a lot of, the last update we got was from 4 months ago, and then we got another one 3 weeks ago, and I was so happy when I saw this update. But yeah, Hero's Purpose episode 6 update. Progress has been moving well. Know the wait has been painfully long, and we truly thank you all for your continued patience. Episode 6 will be arriving in the coming months, and it will be the biggest episode we've ever produced, clocking in over 1 hour long. We're now in the music production and final animation touch-ups phase of the process. Please hold out a little longer. I promise it will be worth it. I double promise it won't be released in 2025. Meaning we are gonna get it this year. Thank you. And yeah, we got this nice little sneak peek of the next episode, where you see Ocarina Link and Skyward Sword Link. So I'm so excited to see this scene, and we got the sneak peek of this interaction as well at the end of the last episode. I'm so excited to see this. We also did get a teaser trailer. There's also a teaser trailer, but the teaser trailer is outdated because the trailer was from 10 months ago. But the teaser is still really good, so you guys can go watch that if you want. I've already seen it a few times, so and I'd rather had shown you guys the community post since that's recent. But yeah, but I think that's gonna cut it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the stream, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss out on all my new uploads and live streams. I'm gonna try to start vlogging again pretty soon, or at least just bring some more pre-recorded content to the main channel. As always, the fencing channel is always constantly being flooded with uploads because, I don't know, the fencing grind just never stops. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out. And turn on,